Hello, my name is Danish Ibrahim. I'm a member of the talent management team at DDS Analytics. Over this presentation, I will take you through a brief overview of the employee attrition analysis that we have conducted for your company and how we can minimize it going forward, as well as going over our predictors for monthly income over the other data set that you have given to me. Let's first go over some exploratory analysis, a preliminary look at the data set that you have given to us. As you can see here, we split up the variables into two categories. Your categorical variables, or your factors, and your numerical variables, or integers. If you look closely at the data set, you can see that we can eliminate columns right away from looking at the data set. One of them would be the over 18, which is a yes in every single row, employee count, which is 1 in every single row, and standard hours, which is 80 in every single row. Additionally, we can look at the numerical variables and see that there are a number of variables here that should actually be factors. Among these are education, environment satisfaction, job involvement, job level, job satisfaction, performance rating, and there are a few more. We can see these because they're counted as numerical, but actually they are categorical. They are describing something that is a category. So we will change those into categorical variables as they should be. Looking at the numerical variables in this correlation matrix, we can see the fact that there are some variables here that have some correlation between each other. And this is important to see as these could be factors going forward in terms of our model. Right off the bat, we want to look at the ones that have the highest correlation. Total working years and years at company are both highly correlated with each other, and also with age and years in current role respectively. We might look at them later as candidates to be removed from our prediction models. Now let's look at the factors that have the most impact with attrition. These factors were chosen with a chi-squared test to test for significance with the 95% confidence. Among these, the highest were overtime, stock option level, job involvement, job level, and marital status. We can show that these are factors that have the highest impact on attrition based on their p-values being so low and, of course, under 5%. Along this same thought, there are some variables that were not significantly impacting attrition. Among these are gender, education, daily rate and hourly rate, monthly income, performance rating, relationship satisfaction, and time allotted for training. When we look at the data set, you can see that the overall attrition rate for the entire data set is 16.1%. Now, that's not a lot to go off of, and these could also cause false positives to occur in terms of the fact that there's such little attrition in the data set that it's easy for the model to get lucky and just choose the no attrition when it actually didn't guess correctly. So let's look at our plots over here. With our factors looking at attrition that we talked about before, over time, we can see the fact that there are some actual relationships between overtime and another variable, which is actually job role. Now, interestingly enough, it's kind of known that if you are someone of a higher standing in terms of the company, your executives, your directors, you're not going to be performing overtime more than likely. You're most likely exempt. Your non-exempt employees are your entry level, your sales representatives, your technicians, things like that. And they are employees that can actually have overtime um, than anyone else in the company. Now, this can be a factor going forward because of the fact